Sing a song every day. You know, sing, sing, sing is better than listen what they say.
Hello everybody, and happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here. I'm minimal today because I'm tired, and also I was I got distracted and didn't put my makeup on while I was waiting for stream to start. So I'll just put that on because I feel weird about it now. All we've got today is this jelly lipstick. This is not the one I used. Hang on. I have two because I'm obsessive compulsive. There's no joke there. There's just, I'm anxious and obsessive compulsive, and I'm always worried about not having enough of something, so I'll usually get too much of it. But they're in different colors at least. But it comes in this very nice, there we go. It came in this very nice, I don't get it from where I got it from. Get it from somewhere like legitimate. I got this from AliExpress just because I like the tube. It's so pretty and princessy. But the jelly lipstick is just, here we go. It's got like a little flower in it. I have no idea how to do the, do you see that okay? Hang on. There we go. And it's really nice. It's supposed to like churn to the appropriate shade of pink for your skin, apparently. Which it does seem to turn a little pink on me, which is nice. Mostly I've been wearing it though because I put it on this morning like, oh, maybe it's like a lip balm kind of thing. And my lips were hydrated. Like all day. Like my lips could get really chapped, and they're still a little bit now, but they were like, this did a serious number on improving them. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. They're cool. I like them. Mine tastes kind of like watermelon. With that in mind, we are going to be playing more Vampyr. Hooray. I'm actually gonna... Hello, on. Because I put it on, and then I... There we go. I put it on, and then I, wow, that really... Do my lips look really pink? Because I feel like they look really pink from, like, the little thing I can see. Anyway. Cool. Don't take medical advice from video games. Anyway, as I was saying, I put some on to kind of double check it, find me. And then I was checking to make sure I haven't been sent any important messages. I scarfed down my dinner really quickly. There we go. Actually, wait, I forgot. In story mode, do I get in trouble for eating people? Vampyr story mode.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
Eating people. Okay. Has its own consequences. And it is lucrative because it makes you very powerful. Alter the story, the content. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Seize, as you turn to. Okay. Anyway, okay, basically it's, feeding on someone will remove them from the story. Fair enough. Oh, hello.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily.
Oh,
I
hi,
take
sweetie.
comfort knowing we'll soon be together
What are you
again.
doing, honey?
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Or do you want a Q-tip? Is that what
Now
you're
do
on?
me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Florence Nightingale?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Okay.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Was women like you necessary? Just people like you? Couldn't have. Anyway.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
We both are afflicted with a thirst for blood, Lady Ashbury. That is our nature. By vocation, we also have reason to visit the hospital. Logic dictates.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Her eyes are very unnaturally green. Then I guess my eyes are kind of plague colored.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Fair enough.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Fair enough.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Fair enough. Oh, that's where we did.
Since you're on
we
the
already did
front
that.
line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
All right. Let's see.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people
You're
alive
really
your own
tall.
way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Fair enough.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Man's got a point. All right, let's see.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Fair enough.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Alright, fair enough. Oh wait, I
What's
guess...
going...
Pippers.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Fair enough. Actually, hang on. What is... Oh, fatigue.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh, I don't have money for all that, do I? Bullets, aluminum powder. I actually have no idea what I need yet, so... Ooh, that is lit up. Give me the things. Alright. Look at us go. I don't suppose... No, it won't let me zoom into the...
Oh, please spare.
No comment. Sorry. Y'all good? Okay,
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
wait, do I know him? Oh wait, that's the priest. Hello, ma'am.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
Okay then.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business,
Judgmental.
Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Time to steal her stuff. Royal Garden Hall Theatre. Clyde Fitch presents Doris Fletcher. Sappho. Sappho. Like Sappho? Sapphic? Ladies? Women's? Oh well.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Have I talked to her?
Pippa, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore.
Why? What?
But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
The baby boy. He's all snuggled up in the drawer. Alrighty. Let's see.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
Jesus!
Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Okay.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Alright, fair enough. Jesus.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay. Wait, no, was it? There we go. Harriet, Thelma, Thomas, Pippa, Rakesh. Where are the others? Maybe there are. Oops. Okay, wait, where are the other nurses? Mortimer Goswick. Hang on, maybe let's go over here for a sec. Oh, they're over there. Who's that out there?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a bloke.
Little result.
There, excuse me. Wait, that's not Lady Ashbury. Hang on. Is it? No, it is. Oh, I guess it's the dude next to her that I don't. Okay, fair enough. Hang on, what's in here? Opium.
This is no time for self-pity. It is the last thing I
No. Wrong button.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Which would be good.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Sorry, hang on. I have to have this thing on my mouse pad that's bugging me. It's this little bib bob that's sticking up, and I wonder if I can pull it down from the bottom. Is there a way I can check and see if it's... Oh no, it's probably the other ones. Wait, is it? No. Is it that thing? Okay, it looks like. Maybe I can just sort of. Sure, close enough. Sorry. Damn it.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Alright, fair enough.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Boop boo. Okay. Crane. That's Milton, Lady Ashbury, Mortimer, Beatrice, Harriet. Crane is... Well, she was upstairs last time, wasn't she?
See her again.
Maybe. Oh, wait, no. It's giving me somewhere to go now. Jesus. Please give me a map of the fucking building so I can see where I'm going, because this place is a weird fucking rabbit warren and it's very hard to navigate. Oh. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its function for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Fair enough. What up, Swansea? I'm fucking dig around through your stuff. Alright, that is a lot of reading, and I don't have the brain space for it today. I spent a lot of time today processing information on things, and I am fucking shut. I have no thoughts left in my head. I keep pressing the wrong button. This is only like how, well, it's not really that much of a joke, actually. No. Elwood's medical file. Elwood's medical file? Admission. Patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb. Even with the use of strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure He affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades. Wow, okay. I guess that puts him on the list for who to take blood from, because it would put him out of his misery? That sounds bad. There's a thing over here. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the 2nd floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal, after all. I also gave orders to let you rest, and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed, and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I think it's supposed to be these are dark times we are all present. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. Pembroke? Pembroke. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about econ in... There we go. The last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Sure. Okay. That's the bed. That's the scaffolding.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Where do I get water? It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while oh my god, I'm already bored. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I had a long day today. I've been, I got shuffled around in some places and the stuff I'm doing is the same, but what I'm doing shifted? No. I'm doing the same stuff mechanically, but I got assigned to a different section of the work, in essence, because we lost somebody, rather abruptly. They're fine, as far as I know. They just didn't come back. Sorry, Hades. And so I'm very suddenly having to take over basically two people's worth of work, and clean up a bunch of actions and everything. So, I come in each day and I have a set of actions that I'm supposed to do, which is sending out labs, which means I have to check which labs are set to be sent out, why are they set to be sent out, what diagnosis codes are supposed to go with them, which lab company are they supposed to go to, when is that lab company's draw date, should this be, moved out, where do the results need to go in the end, does the lab company need to contact the patient beforehand to confirm it, or is it just something where they can go in and have the assisted living facility bring them out? It's a lot when I say it like that. So it's just a lot of looking at something and then figuring out how it all fits together, grouping everything up and sending it off, and then moving to the next one. And I think on average people have 30 to 40 actions per day. And it used to be I would have 20 or something when I had just my one section of it. And I got through that real quick and really easy, and it meant that I had a lot of time to go through and do things like track down labs that hadn't resulted yet, or help out with the emails, or fax stuff, or do all this other stuff. But since the shift on Monday, I had 155 actions, which I got down to 68. I came in yesterday to 128 actions because it goes over to everything that is due today and due prior to today. So I had to do all of those and got it down to like the 50 range. And then today I came in and had about 100 actions and I got that down to about the 30 range. And so I'm catching up, but holy moly have I been processing so much information for like 3 days straight nonstop, and my brain is just so fried. So I already with ADHD have a problem where when games have world building where there's just this big chunk of text, I'm just like, oh god, and my brain just is like starts like, oh, that's nice, never mind. I'm like, no, please come back. And so now reading it is just like, I was like, I can power through this, and I got through that paragraph and my brain was like, please god, no. And so I'm so sorry, I'm probably not going to be reading a lot of things. My poor brain, she's trying, but she's having the hardest fucking time. What am I going? Alright, let's do... Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, so fancy. Junk. I'm glad I have so many fucking glass vials now. Can I? No, I don't want to use that. Can I just... Can I upgrade this? No, I need a common trigger part. Okay. Fair enough. Can I upgrade this? Decrease stamina consumption. Ooh. Absorb blood points for hits. That's fancy. Okay, so same attack speed, but takes more stamina, but it does more damage. Wait, is higher or lower attack speed better? Can I level this up? Yeah, fuck it, we'll use a hacksaw. I think I'd rather do more damage. Okay, cool. We will...
It's locked.
Oh, the camera wobbles slightly as you run. Oh boy. Okay. That goes outside. Where does this go? Does this go anywhere? This also goes outside, I think.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Oh, she is probably outside.
Daily routine.
So many deaths. A lot of my own life.
Saying that right where the patients can hear you. That, my dear, is an inside thought. Why is she all the fucking way over here? Hello. Aren't you that Cox guy?
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Yeah, he is.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see.
Okay, I guess the eyes are just creepy on everybody.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Okay.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole
Oh.
thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Fair enough.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Alright, well.
I will see you. How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated alright, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
You're not making a good case for me to not eat you, my guy.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
Okay, you're a douchebag.
Do you ever
what?
Oh, okay. Why?
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Okay. What? Intends to remain a gang leader after his recovery. Interesting.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. Now that's where the money is.
Fair enough.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Don't be a dick to my nurses. I'll eat you. I'll have to get more fatigue. Find Dorothy. Oh, I guess she's around here somewhere. Oh, okay. I see what we're doing now. Press V to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Wow, that... Oh, okay. Tree thug in the sewers. Okay. I need to relax slightly. Oh. Ugh. Jesus. Is there anything I can pick up? Ooh. Is that a bear? What the fuck? Huh.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Duly noted, thank you. Bleh. Open the thing. There we go. Loot, loot, loot. Common barbed cudgel. Really? Just... Whatever. Anyway. Okay. Oh, we're just too fucking fancy to just grab something and climb up. No, we have to just teleport. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's... Okay, my advisor remembers to be very worried about these so-called scholars. Who fucking knows? Okay. I'm not gonna eat the rats. They did nothing wrong. They're good children. That's... Is that a werewolf?
What sort of creature is this?
Oh, woo!
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Is there nothing else to grab in here? Fair enough. I think I do kind of appreciate how this game seems to be... It's not like a huge open world sandbox, which, honest to God, considering how many of those I have and have to play through, I appreciate that. I like that this is kind of smaller and more... It's like... What is that noise? Not really limited in focus, it's more... The who?
I can't breathe!
Hi. How are you?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Alright, there's nothing else for me to say to him. You're a citizen. Return to the district the following night. Open the chest. Thank you. Oh, did I miss something to... Nope, there we go. Okay. I think I need to go rest. Nope, maybe there's some stuff to get over here. Money! Yeet! We out of here, folks. Okay. There we go. Everything's loading back in. Anything to loot? No. Okay. Put the knife away before people see it and call the police on us? Pembroke Hospital.
Is this supposed to be an hospital?
Oh, fucking kill.
I cannot enter.
Okay, I think that's just the firelight. That's not actually something to loot. That's good. I was gonna be very cross there for a second.
He's really pissed me off this time.
Okay, we're gonna go rest and see if I can't make a couple fatigue cures. Do they have everything? We are just trucking along here, folks. I am tired. Okay, what can I make? Okay. Outstanding. Alright. Let's see. Was headache? No. Cold, pneumonia. Wasn't there somebody who needed another cure? Wait, can't I look it up in my, this thing? Here we go. He's recovering. Fatigue. You're healthy. I don't have a headache cure. I'm not gonna go kill, Hooks? Yes, there we go. Jeez Louise. Alright. Wait, no, I was gonna rest first. Hold on. I lied. I'm a liar. Okay. Oh, gracious, glory, goodness. Can I carry 3 serums? I don't care about that. Block your target's blood in their veins. Okay. No. Increase my health, increase my stamina. Let's do. Sure. Okay. No, I forgot I have to save. Okay. Oh, level 6 required. Okay. I'm gonna try this, I think. And then... Oh, that cost 2,000. God damn. All right. Here we go. Sleepy time for sad boy. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. You can also be degraded due to diseases, illnesses. Okay. The more lives you take, the unhealthier district becomes. Okay. Should I have given him that? Probably. Okay. Oh! If I had given that to him before I went to bed, he would have recovered while I was sleeping. That's what that is. Oh well. Time to steal some more supplies from the hospital. Lesson learned. Actually...
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I wonder maybe if I could... Can I cure her?
I'll
think
leave
I
you,
can.
Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
We said fuck all to each other, but you know what? That's
I will
fine.
not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Alright, things are getting spicy.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Did I learn anything from that? I don't think I did. Ooh, let me back behind there. Thank you. More glass vials! Because I didn't have enough already. Where is the front of the hospital? I need to give that fucking fatigue thing hoobly boobly to what's his face? The dude who's a dick who probably gonna eat. Howdy. Where is that asshole? There he is. Just hanging out here in the dark like a weirdo. Howdy, my guy.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, I want to do that.
You're lucky to be alive.
This place.
Yeah.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Alright then, Jesus. Let's see. Hint locked, hint locked. Okay. He's good. He's got a headache.
I'll leave you.
Okay. Ah!
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Nope.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Okay. Give me this. Can I fast travel? No, hang on. That's not what I meant to do. Zoom in, zoom in. Oh, okay. Oh, no, no. Can I... Where's that? Okay. We'll see if going towards which white Nope. Okay. Attempts were made. I think I was gonna say to the citizens of London, curfew, excuse you. Shush. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the street from that time until 5 a.m. Okay. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Okay. Could you shut the fuck up? Concerning the recruitment of the new boys in Whitechapel, I think I've found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me that he could get some drugs for the black market and deliver it quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. Gracious. Albert Talton. Okay, there we go. Wear a mask and save your life. Spanish influenza. Well. Oh, fuck. That's... Can I sneak? Wait. Does that sneak? Oh. No, it locks on. Okay. Use that. Which is not upgraded.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. It's one of them.
Ooh, I cannot fucking see what I'm doing. No, how do I... Can I really quickly... Probably not while I'm doing this, apparently. Okay. Oh! No, that's not... I just wanted you to see if they had stuff to collect. Pick up their things. Am I not in Whitechapel currently? Oh, I am hopelessly lost. Shit. Did I have something I was going to talk about today? I remembered my access card! I remembered to bring it to work yesterday and today. So there's your update on me. I said I would keep you updated if I remembered to bring it, and I did. High five for Chi. High five. I see a child over there. Digging around in my stuff that I need to clean up off my floor. Anyway. I need to redo my room. If I redo my room, I need to clean up my room and possibly rearrange the furniture some. We'll see. I do kind of like how it's at now. Oh, hello. Don't eat the rats.
More and more these bloody leeches every night. Aye? The guards recruit more and more every year. When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
Oh, life's about to suck for you, my guy. I'm so sorry. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home.
A leech! Fuck his fuck!
Open that. Steal their stuff. Wait, did I steal that guy's stuff? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay then. Okay. Oh. Why did I do that?
Easy, boys. Don't die, vermin!
Oh wow. Yikes.
Die, vermin!
No. Fire.
Die, vermin! We have to stop
Okay. There's enough money out here. Wild. Anywho.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
I kind of feel like I think just I'd I'm sorry, I'm trying to I think I would have preferred the game if instead of starting just cold where your character just turned into a vampire like 2 days ago, is meeting all these people for the first time. I think it might have worked a little better from just how they're writing it, of if you'd been a vampire for a little bit, but you still didn't have many answers, and you kind of know about these people, but you maybe haven't met them, or maybe you've heard some things about them around. I think that would work a little better, just from how easily you kind of take on all of this, and how friendly, like how kind of close you get with everybody. I feel like that would make the disconnect a little smoother.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Oops. Well. Let's go dig in the trash. Also, yeah, sorry, the reason I stopped dead for a moment there was because my brain just basically was chugging along and then just abruptly blue screened and I had to reboot it. Oh. Okay, well I guess I'm up here now.
It's locked, all right.
Why is it here? Do I take fall damage? No. Cool. I am... Oh. Maybe wasn't supposed to go in here yet. Oh well. Oh, ow. Oh! Place is fucked. Let's loot it for all it's worth. Ooh, money killer. Thank you. Oh. Oh, it's a hideout. Oh, resale value. Ah. So maybe it keeps blue stuff to resell. Stun points. Oh. Wait, no. Oh. Cool. Oh! Folly. Oh, okay. Where am I? I don't know where I'm at. No, jump over the... Wait, what? Oh, okay, I know where I am now. Neat. I am here, I am awake, I am alert. I am a liar. Howdy.
Are you all right?
Child.
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Okay.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert. If that doesn't change your mind, then you must be ready to face the risks.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
Okay.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Okay, then. Oh, treatment 15. Oh, okay. I should just fucking keep a ton of those
How
on
are
hand.
you, boy?
I'm not your...
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
As you say.
Someday you'll understand.
Hello?
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Was that in the game or was that a child?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Interesting. Did I find out a hint about him? Okay, migraine. Needs medication since he came back from the front. Dorothy Crane, okay.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Worse than a week-old lavvy.
Will you shut up? Can they not talk the whole fuck off time? Constantly?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Interesting.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
What is your remedy?
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Why would you say that?
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine, thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
Oh, fair enough.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Alright. Recycle into components, glass vial. Does it not tell me how many I've got? Probably not. Okay, so she's selling, let's see, ferrous tartrate. Wait, what does that look like again? Okay, I have plenty of that for right now. Sodium hypochlorite solution. Yep. Codeine. Codeine. Potassium permanganate? Okay, what would it take to buy 4? A lot, never mind, Jesus. Okay.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Okay. That's bad. There's dead bodies all over the place. Itchy, itchy. Alright, there we go. Let's see. No, that wasn't the right road. Oh, okay, I see.
This elixir will give you faith again.
Isn't there a curfew?
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Neat.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Hi.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap?
Well, yes.
As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Interesting.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Cool.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Why would you say that?
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Tiny good handle part. I have no idea. Hi, friendaroo.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Oh damn, alright.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Hey!
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose...
Let's see.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, He found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Where am I going?
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me, then? Okay, then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Okay. I've come to raid your stuff. Forgive me. I just, like, fucking vampire bullshitted my way through this.
It's locked, all right.
And I'm now stealing all their stuff. What the hell? Harper Peterson. Oh, okay. What? If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional. Interesting. Bad for me, but interesting. Wait, can I grab something over here? No, it's just a... Okay, let's go down and talk to that kid. Blue? Why do the NPCs have to repeat the... Like, they have one line and they repeat it every 30 seconds.
May I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
You good?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
This is the most dramatic.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Fair enough.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
I will see you later. Goodbye, young man.
You just go.
Take care of yourself.
Make like 5 treatments for fatigue. Jesus fucking Christ. 2. And migraine. God's sake.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Gloom! I thought he said glue, as in like the sticky stuff. Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where the hell am I going?
I cannot enter.
What good are you then? Okay, around here. Wait, I think it's on. No, yeah. Other side?
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Oh, wait, no, there we go. There we go. Did you just go home covered in blood?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Okay, where is that? Where's my hideout? Oh wait, it's this building? Oh yeah, how do I get into this building?
must look the other way this week, Joe. Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
You are blinded by
Hello, miss.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Fair enough.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
This is a hell of a game
You
to
can
play,
put your own life in danger. That's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Interesting.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Just fucking fatigue all over the place. Everybody is fatigued. Where am I going? Down this way? No, this way. Wait, didn't I already go this way? Heck. Ooh, fancy. The door has been unlocked. How do I get to the hideout? Oh wait, it's this building. So I should be able to get maybe from around this side? Spooky music. I just want to make more cures for fatigue, please. Frig, do I get anywhere? Okay. got in last time? No? Wait, is it? Wait, is it? No. What is this place? Okay, money. Good to know. Okay, so there's just this weird little zippity-doo-dah place. Zippity-doo-dah? Okay, sure, that's... Those were words that came out of my mouth in some kind of sentence structure? Almost. Okay. No. God dang it. Can I hop up there? No, why would I be able to do that? That's heckin' ridiculous. Okay, wait, maybe this way? How the heckin' daisy do I get back into my hideout? It's not even this building. That building. Okay, it's that one right there. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go make some more fatigue stuff. I wish I could have a cure for fatigue. Cure? 1, 2, 3, because there's somebody still in the docks. We're gonna make... Wait, anemia was another one, wasn't it? We're gonna make 5 of these. And then, did somebody have anemia? No, that's fatigue. Migraine, bronchitis. Headache. Fatigue. Okay. Worm. Oh, right, and this is the place with the spooky fuckers. And this is the door out. Wait, does this lock behind me? This is a lot of thinking. Okay, so I can get it through there. Okay, where does this put me? Okay. Let's see if I'm gonna try and remember that going forward. Let's see, can we see anybody? No, why would I be able to do that? It's ridiculous. Wait, that locked door is open now, isn't it? Was this? Yeah. Let me in. Give me things. Outstanding. Okay.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Cool. Alright, that was that. Oh, wait. Joe. Priest guy. We can talk to Joe about something, can't we? Let's be friends.
You again? What do you want this time?
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. And people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak. And there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Alright, fair enough.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Goodbye,
fair
Mr.
enough.
Peterson.
Okay. You're healthy. Hi. You are out here raving in the middle of the pandemic.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Okay.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Neat.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
What do you mean?
All's
quite a... Well, what do you...
Be?
What?
Clint?
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where the hell is my nail file? Sorry, I am paying attention, I swear. I need something to do with my hands, and I was like, oh, I'll work on my nails while this is going, and then I don't know where I put my nail file. Give me 1 second. I swear, I put it over here because it was easy access, and now I have no idea where the heck frig I put it. So, why am I talking like this? Why am I like this? Just in general. A major part of the game, and I'm having a hard time fucking focusing. ADHD is a hell of a drug. Well, ADHD is like a hell of a lack of drug. Can you find it here somewhere? Where have I put it? Why do I have so much crap on my desk? Why do I have so much crap on my desk? No. Did I put it somewhere really dumb? No, I feel like I put it somewhere obvious because I was like, oh, I'll need to use this a little bit later or something, so I'll put it somewhere I'll see, and then here we are. Oh wait, did I put it in this thing? My nail file, so I can do my nails while I have to sit through 5,000 years of dialogue. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, all right. I'll find. I thought I heard something. Did it fall on the ground or something? I figure at this point, whoops.
Where did you send?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Shadow of death is a way of putting it.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why?
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Interesting.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I just needed to grab something off my bed, and it was slightly too far, and I almost tipped my chair over. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm sorry. This is basically just like a unfettered look. Unedited? This is what ADHD looks like. I hope you're all having a good time. I'm sorry. Let's see.
I have heard enough
Alrighty.
for tonight. Goodbye.
Night! I swear I'm medicated for ADHD. It's just... I'm just having a time of things. Hello. Other person to talk to now.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too.
Sorry, hang on. I think I just got a... boop? Did I?
An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
This is my nail file. It was in the cup, right next to me on the desk, that I looked through, and I missed it. Anyway.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Interesting. Oh, look, somebody else needs something for fatigue.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Interesting.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Righty-dighty.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay. Okay then. Quarantine influenza. Keep out of this area by order of Board of Health. Health officer. Howdy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
Outstanding.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Wow, what the fuck?
Peaceful? That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
I'm gonna eat this bitch.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
This is fine.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Who she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I'm gonna go find a cure for a cold and nibble on him a little bit. Editor refusal letter? Has never succeeded in poetry. Woof! Ha ha! Fuckero. I've not found Camellia yet, interestingly enough.
Flesh, I tell you.
A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Oh.
Good
Here she
evening,
is.
miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
I mean, I also thinking she...
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
I don't know what this is I'm expected to do.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
I don't know what we expected to get from asking her questions.
Very well.
Like, I don't think we
Goodbye.
speak sign language. I don't know if she can read or not read. No, I don't know if she can write stuff. So it's kind of like, I'm not super sure how we intended to communicate. Oh, maybe we can follow her. Nope, she's just... Okay, never mind. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry that you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. That is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me and remember that your father loves you. All the way from this cold, damp country, I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Excuse me. Wait, that's the... Okay, hang on. Okay, right.
Something going on in this district. I don't know
There we go, okay. Itchy. Let's see if I can't make a cure for cold. More stuff. Treatment for anemia, cure for cold. There we go. Clove essence and quinine. Probably what I could use more of. Actually, hang on. I don't think I can loop again. Alright. What time is it? Oh, jeez. It's already 10:41? Woof. This game's gonna take a fucking while. Ah! The camera controls in this game are a little bit funky. Take it back now, y'all. Sorry.
I'm cheap and I'm clean, I promise.
Neat. Have I been up here? I think so. Maybe. No one saw Dick.
Most of them don't speak English.
Carefully? Find translator. Wait, where is... Ah, here we go. I think. Come here, you smarmy dick.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you.
Yes, alright.
Do you need It may... I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Okay.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I just need to find the last hint about him, and then I can slurp, slurp, slurp. Slurpy, slurpy. Good eatins.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Yeet. I'm glad nobody minds me coming in and stealing their shit. Two-figure of what?
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Why would it not be locked? Sweet. Yes! Hell yeah! Where's Dorothy?
Razvan, can you hear my voice?
Uh-oh.
I need help!
Yeah.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Am I? Yes? I made the wrong choices, didn't I?
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
I think I fucked that up, but I don't.
What do I owe this courtesy?
Hang on, let me steal your stuff first.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Okay, fair enough.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
Fair enough.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Let's see.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
New citizens will be able to kill. District will soon suffer the consequences of your action. Fuck! What was the other? Okay, the options were to kill her or to like let her go and have her resign, but like, fuck's. She's alive. What do you want? The fuck?
Oh, this one stinks already.
Where the Huh? Oh, well, okay, so I guess by charming her, I took her away from Whitechapel, but I didn't kill her, but she's still working, so she's still working at the hospital. I guess sparing her and making her resign meant she would have stayed here? I have no fucking idea. I do not know what I'm doing. Oh, god damn it. Oh, smart motherfuckers.
It's in! Daddy boys, we've got one of them! We have to stop! You filthy fucking beast!
Okay. Hey, Demetrius, what the fuck, dude?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Oh, I guess I can go into his house from either side now.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Fair enough.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes. His manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Tell me...
I do not...
Are you in...
Don't be...
Who is... You say...
Well...
I don't know why it's still lit up like I can say ask something. Wait. There we go.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Neat.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Oh right, I have to go to him for to give him the treatment for fatigue. I don't have a treatment for bronchitis or migraine yet. Where is what's his face? Wait, where is he? Oh, bronchitis. Okay. Wait, actually, no, hang on. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I keep checking the map. I'm just marginally disoriented. Oh, I should finish up soon. Okay, we're there, and so now I need to take a left. This way. Okay, run down this one. Okay. Can I cure? Can I make bronchitis? Cure? Yes. Should I make more? Sure. Pneumonia. Okay. Oh, right, and then I need to go...
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
This way... Pachinaki.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Doc.
Okay.
Yes?
Do you need some...
I am very
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Alrighty then. Alright, let's go find that guy's kid. Creepy a sentence as that was. Okay. Probably try this. Follow the signs to the other merchant. He's down this way.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure.
Excuse me.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you...
I'm not bothered.
Do you need it?
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Hey.
Goodbye, young man.
Is the right?
Okay. Anybody? I don't have anything for a migraine. Y'all are recovering.
Only pain and suffering in this world.
Oh my god, calm down. Okay, let's see. I'm recovering, I don't know how to do that yet. How do I get back to the docks? I want to get to the docks and heal that last guy, and then I will finish up for the night. Okay, going this way. Sorry, one second. I need to poke at something on my phone real quick, if I can. That's not doing what I thought it would. That's fine. Okay. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
They sound like they're having a bad time. Oh no. Can I jump over this? No, why would I be able to do that? Oh, jeez. How do I get over there?
Kill him, boy!
Oh.
Crush the leech, boys!
I forgot to dodge. Alright. Neato. Oh, it's a bush. I was trying to figure out what the hell that was. rats. Oh, hello. Okay. Where am I now exactly? Still in Whitechapel. Just in a not friendly part of Whitechapel. Well, I guess none of Whitechapel is really friendly. Oops. Okay. What's in here? Oh. A new area. Oops. Oh. I guess I'm just in here now. Oop. Okay, he's down there. Anything I can loot up here? Yes. Ow! What in the goodness? Oh. You alright there?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
What a dick. I guess I can't, Can I talk to him now?
You had better return.
Safety isn't...
Oh, nope, can't. Alright. Fuck off then.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Just the title and Roman alphabet. Cure for blindness. Okay. Hell yes. Double hell yes. Where are we? Oh, rats. No, I'm not gonna kill rats. All right. Let me see. Where am I now? Oh, fuck it.
It's one of them!
Oh, Jesus. I am actually in trouble here. I should not get set on fire. Heck. Okay. I just want to go back and cure that guy's cold. And then go cure the dock workers' fatigue. And then I can rest. And then I can close up stream for the night. Actually, that sounds like a fucking goddammit. No, no more fire. Fuck off. Pembroke. From vampire activity, female leech, beast is clever, blah blah blah. Used Pruin steak. Wait, what was that? Eat. Okay. Do I have anything that heals me? No, not really. Not like, since I took fire damage, my, health pool has been greatly decreased, and I don't know how to cure that without resting, but I don't want to rest because then everybody will be, bleh. I don't want to rest without curing everybody I can. But it's also kind of dangerous to just keep running around without resting because I'm pretty low on health. Decisions. Is there a way over the... No. What the fuck is the point of this then? Jump, fucker! I've already been here. Okay. Okay. Run back to Whitechapel. I think... what's his face? That guy. Cadigan Bait. Cadigan... Where is he?
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Yeah. I thought we established that. I'm about to go do something really dumb, aren't I? So I was like, oh, what's down that way? And my brain's like, don't fucking do it, bitch. You don't have enough health to go exploring. That's locked. Yes, ominous thump. It's fine. anything?
Good evening, Doc.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Hello again. Very.
I don't think there's anything. She seems healthy. Yeah. Okay, that's her. Clayton. Christina. Let's see. Tobias is fine.
You are blinded by your
Joe. Barrett. Harry.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Can I ask him anything else?
Goodbye.
Wait, does he have something I need to heal him for? No. He's good.
Fancy buck.
You never. What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm putting something on my nail.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Okay. Nope, that's Peterson. Charming. That's Darius. Dorothy. Where's the medic? Maybe I can't actually talk. Maybe I can't actually talk to him yet. Which means I can't actually heal him. Which means I came all the way back here for fuck all. Nice. Nope, that's a migraine. You're recovering. Can't cure migraines yet. Alright, well, we're gonna head back to Pembroke. Yeah, alright. And we're gonna go take a bit of a snap. A snap? A nap. I was gonna say like a sleep or a nap. And then I just sort of hodgepodge those fucking words together. Okay, I know. Crunch. Whoops. According to Lady Ashbury. Since we're here and all. Okay. Stop eating my patients.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning...
Oh, we're just gonna, like...
I see.
Swing through it?
Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
We're just
if
gonna...
you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our... hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
I fucking doubt that.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Wow, thanks.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Why is this a fucking question?
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we
Whatever.
are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires.
Okay.
Forget what you think you know about us.
Why? Okay, whatever.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
I bid you farewell.
This has been a completely useless information gathering session.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Alrighty, hang on. Okay, they're all recovering. Fuck it. We're gonna go analyze stuff, go to bed, and wrap up stream for the night. Nice.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
We are going the fuck to bed first. God. Okay. More health would probably be good. Okay. Sharper claws of yeah, screw it. Alrighty. The following night. Disappearances in Whitechapel. Reports of mysterious disappearances have escalated in the past weeks. It has reached the point where witnesses have to queue before recounting their testimonies to an officer. Although this phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country. Whitechapel, London. Yes, once more the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own, continuously overlooked by the authorities. Meanwhile, numerous families from this district report the unexplained disappearance of relatives and neighbors. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local secret that the only place to get help was a secret dispensary managed by an unidentified Good Samaritans. But the place now seems to be closed, and no one has any news from that facility. Did the missing persons go to a more secret place? Have they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the new London City Council's Board of Health will have to answer for this new mystery. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, maybe I should have... Oh, fuck me. Wait, she's missing? Shit. Oh. Well, we're wrapping up there for tonight then. Okie dokie. We'll go back and I'll see how much I lost. Maybe yesterday or something. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm very tired. Thank you everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. We'll be playing more of Vampyr on Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to sleep. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna go do that now, actually, because it's like almost midnight here, and I've got work tomorrow. I shouldn't have been up for 4 hours playing this fucking game. Anyway, thank you again for joining. Remember to take your meds, eat food, drink water, take care of yourselves, wear your mask when you go out, all that good stuff. I love you all. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.